He made it. No singing!
Yeah!
Cause that feels good! That feels good! That feels What?
You said the same boy. They don't even know they come on. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Close out.
Why are you scared of them guys? Why are you scared of them guys? I know you're doing a live stream with Life and White Guy right now as we speak.
Yeah! Hey!
Cause that feels good. That feels good. That feels good. Oh,
Yes,
it's
sir.
been a while since we said that. Listen, I get it. It's the Detroit Lions. I understand that. It's just the Detroit Lions. Why the heck did I say that? But it is what it is.
Hey,
Welcome.
they're a national football team, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
And we destroyed them.
Hello, police. Somebody better call the cops, cause I just saw murder.
Murder, she wrote.
Exactly.
Hey, put up
Welcome.
them 4-4s, gang. Y'all know what it is. 44. Let's get it.
Welcome to the 2021 Week 9 edition of the Birds of Broad Street. The man with the green lights on is the moderator / host, one half of Cool Cat Mitch. Bird Talk with your boy, your man, Vince Cool Cat Kyrie, YouTube representing the Birds. One Trey Rock will be joining us soon or whenever. But
Yes, sir.
I mean, hey, I love my brother, so he'll be here soon. So I'll give him that. But we still got my partners. We are the dynamic trio, and we got some merch. We got some merch.
We got that
And it's all-
merchant.
Yes, sir.
and it's all
Hot off
thanks
the press.
exactly, and it's all thanks to the owner of Bird Game Nature Sports Talk Media, my brother, who I need a discount when it comes to this merch. Bird Game 31. I want a discount.
What up, my guys? And y'all definitely know y'all get discount down. Come on now. I got you.
Thank you.
It's y'all
Thank
merch.
you. And well, yeah. Warming up.
Hey, hold up. Yeah! Warm this thing up, gang. It's been too long. Y'all know, hey, listen, coming off of this embarrassing losings that we've been watching, this embarrassment, it felt good to get this win. So let's go warm this thing up, gang. Hey, you know what time it is. You know who you want with, you know who you rocking with. It's the Birds of Broad Street, and we fresh off of the W. Y'all already know the vibes. If y'all, hey, hold on. Let me check the phone care real quick. Hold on, because they must have forgot. We still in this fight. We ain't out of nothing. So y'all already know. If y'all new to this ride or my brother's channels, y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Because y'all know how we rocking with it. Fellas, I don't know how y'all feeling, All right, listen, I said today I wasn't going to be happy for beating the Lions, but the way we blew them out, oh, I'm feeling a little good today. So, hey, y'all already know, let's get to it. 44s, I want to see them because that's what we putting up. So let's get it, gang.
Yes, sir. Before we talk about what we need to talk about, I didn't even introduce him, but he did it for me. Mr. Warm It Up, though, the commander-in-chief of 1,000 members of Notion Gang, the hype man of all your pregame shows. Salute to Mrs. Salute to all the Notion families out there, and salute to Fairly Notion. I didn't even introduce you. You did it for me. You did
Now,
it
you
for me.
already know. I'm coming in hot today, brothers. Ain't no introduction needed. We didn't drop 44. I feel good today, fellas. Y'all already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me bring you guys down a little bit so you can see me and the green lights. Listen, we got lots to talk about on today's show. We're gonna, because we need to, because we put up a 44 burger. We put up a 44 burger.
When was the
Listen,
last time we seen that? It's been a while, gang. So
since the Super Bowl,
take that in.
since the Super Bowl, my God, since the Super Bowl, jeez. But it's like this. I'm happy we got the dub. I am absolutely, positively happy we got the dub. But still, Nick Sirianni, I said it in my green light victory yesterday. I'm giving you and Jonathan Gannon a pass. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I'm giving you guys this one pass because I said it again. Like I said, where was this against the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Raiders? Where was all of this? So as much as I'm happy we got the win, you could have had a whole different record, but So that's my only issue with him. And the only issue I have with Jalen Hurts, because he was basically ghost. Had a good game. His numbers didn't show it, but he had a good game. He was basically ghost because of the running game. The only thing I need from him is accuracy, because the great ones, even though they got a good run game, they also throw that deep ball. My God. They also know how to give it to the right people and have a deep ball. So that's my only issue with those three. So we're going to play this one game before we talk about the game. Should we when it comes to this game, Notion, when it comes to this game, did your view of Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon change? Or do you need to see more?
Nah, hey, first of all, I got to applaud Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon for getting that job done. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, that was a solid performance on the offensive and defensive side that we saw. And, hey, when you run the ball, that's the results that you normally get. Hey, especially, we all know, yes, it was the Lions. I get that. But to see the kind of balance that we had, and I'm not even going to say it was balanced because it was definitely run heavy, but we started there, and the Lions, hey, they couldn't stop it, so we kept it moving. It was so good to see because us Eagle fans, like Cool Cat said, where was that against the Chiefs? Where was that against the Niners? Where was that against Dallas? We ain't seen none of that. So, hey, listen, as far as the job getting done, applause to Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon. Now, has it changed my perspective? Absolutely not. They still on a hot seat for me.
Thank you.
Even a broken clock is right, twice a day.
Twice a day.
Listen, I need to see it again from Nick Sirianni because I don't know where this has been, but it's good to at least know that somebody's in their ear telling these people, hey, y'all need to wake up. So this was good to see. Sometimes you got to check yourself in the mirror. Sirianni and company did that against the Lions, it looks like. Now we need to see consistency. So, no, my optimism, my perspective still hasn't changed, but it does look like, hey, listen, call me part of the Flower Gang this week, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if it takes that kind of a motivational speech to see a 44-6 performance, oh, yeah, I'm going to be watering some flowers out here. So, hey, we still watching the judgment of Sirianni and Gannon. My optimism hasn't changed, but I'm definitely glad somebody's woken this coaching staff up. It was needed, fellas.
Bird Game 31.
Hey, man. He said it all right there, man. All I know is 1 second I'm thinking these guys might have to walk home from Detroit, and the next second I'm taking them out of coach and putting them into first class, my guy. They get a nice ride home back to Philadelphia, after a win like that. The only person I can see there a little bit irritated, maybe Miles Sanders, like, why didn't you run the ball like that with me, my guy? You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
now you got all this controversy about who should be the back, what back's better, and everybody know Miles Sanders the best, but we're not even going to talk about that right now. But we are going to give them props, you know what I'm saying? They did what we wanted them to do, you know what I'm saying? They watered the flowers with the run game, and then, we sprinkle a little fertilizer with that defense and blitzing, man. It was nice. It was a nice combination. I love what they did out there, and I can't wait to see them continue this trend.
Exactly. So let's talk about the game and let's give out some grades. Because, man, but before we do, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for the city of Detroit. No, I don't. I feel sorry for the city of Detroit. No, I don't. I feel sorry for all the players. No, I don't. Because you gotta be. Oh my God! Look, the Detroit Lions are absolute god awful. I will keep it a buck. They are trash. Going for it on fourth down. It's like, what is wrong with them? It's like, I feel sorry for the Detroit Lions, but I really don't. Sorry, Detroit. I know we shouldn't have done that to you, but we needed a dub. Because, again, like I said, and you guys saw this, if we lost to the Detroit Lions, I was going to be having a live stream early, waiting for that Jeffrey Lurie press conference. Now, we'll see at the end what we're going to do, especially with everybody. We'll see what we do with John Buchanan, with Nick Sirianni, and with Jalen Hurts. And speaking of Jalen Hurts, let's get out some grades and let's talk about the game. Jalen Hurts, he was basically ghost. When I say ghost, he only threw the ball 14 times. He only had 9 completions. Now, that's good. That's good, but you ran the ball a whole lot, which I liked. But man, I know Jalen Hurts is like, cause here's my thing with Jalen Hurts. Like, we got to evaluate him to see are we going to keep him or not. The only thing we saw from him is just he didn't throw the ball that much. He didn't throw the deep ball. I still worry about his accuracy because he missed a couple of people a couple of times throughout this whole season. So, should we? Okay, what's your grade on my grade for Jalen Hurts? I'll give him an A only because he was basically second half, the second fiddle. But he got to show me throughout the rest of the season that he can be the franchise quarterback we want. Because to be honest with you. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that have their doubts. I don't. I know you guys don't. But there are people that still have their doubts. So, Notion Games, what grade would you give Jalen Hurts and talk about him? I know you don't got that much to talk about because really he didn't really do much, but
I got a lot to talk about Jalen. Actually, I think he did fairly well this game. I'm gonna give him a solid B. Based off of this performance, he had to be a game manager. This man managed the game, to my opinion, pretty good. I mean, yeah, he only threw the ball with a total of 14, 15 times, something like that. Only had about 100 yards, no touchdowns. But he was also effective on the ground. He also put up 71 rush yards and had about 10 yards of carry. So, hey, listen, this man managed the game. I think he did a great job making that decision to hand the ball off. It was good seeing him actually grow something in this game with at least getting comfortable with handing the ball off. So, again, Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, was a good game manager. He didn't need to put this game on his back. I mean, for crying out loud, he got benched in the fourth quarter for Gardner Minshew because he was doing good. So, Trey Rock in the building.
What's up, my guy?
My fault, y'all, for the lateness, man.
No, it's cool.
You good, brother. You good, man.
Go ahead, Notion, finish up.
Hey, no, I'm just letting them know about, the Jalen Hurts situation again. I thought he was a great game manager. Again, this wasn't a game he needed to come out here slinging the ball. Again, we imposed our will in the run game. It was working. Jalen Hurts didn't have to deviate from that. So, yes, there was some ugly throws that Jalen Hurts still needs to clean up, but it was encouraging them to see this man was handing the ball off this game. And you see the results. When you can't stop the run, hey, Jalen Hurts could run too. Oh, yeah, that was some great game management from Jalen Hurts. So he's getting a B from me.
I agree.
Yep. One trade, Rob, before we let you talk about Jalen Hurts, my thing is they got to make a decision with Jalen Hurts at the end of the season because you got 3 first-round picks. Let's call it a buck. You got 3 first-round picks, so you got to make a decision. But before One Trade Rock talks about, let's go ahead to One Trade Rock for this. Did your view of Nick Sirianni change, and what grade would you give Jalen Hurts if you want to talk about him?
I mean, I don't feel like
Jonathan Gannon, my bad. Did your view of Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon change after this game? And what grade would you give Jalen Hurts and what you want to talk about him? Go ahead. My bad.
I mean, I didn't feel like it. It won't change for me because I felt the same way about him from the beginning of the season. I mean, it's like we knew they're gonna have to take their growing pains, their lumps, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I just like the fact that now we know that Nick Sirianni is not a stubborn coach, a Chip Kelly, something like that. He can change his game plan up. I mean, if you feel like, who knows what conversations they was having all week with Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, all that, like stuff like that. They're like, bro, we gotta do something. We can't keep losing. All right, I'll change it. Calling Jordan Howard up, actually using them. Boston Scott been active for the last since the beginning of the season. He's really getting his first, carries and stuff like that. So we know he's not a stubborn coach. Now let's see what he does from here. That's all a part of the growth. It's all a part of the growth. Can you take the criticism? I mean, are you gonna watch the film and change what's wrong with this team right now? And for the Jalen Hurts thing, is like the game plan that they came up with this week. We can carry that into the Chargers game because they're a bad rushing defense. So we can't run the football on them.
Yes,
I didn't feel like they forced Jalen Hurts to make too many big decisions this week. And that's a plus. That's a plus. Give his mind a break for a week. Because y'all been wanting this dude y'all want him to put y'all on your back ever since the beginning of the season start. He's not at that point in his career yet. So, I mean, take some stress off him by running the football. I mean, it was a perfect game plan. I mean, and people gonna say it was the Detroit Lions and blah blah blah, but Detroit been going at it with some of the best teams in the NFL. We made them look like below average this week. So, I mean, all we could do is build from here. My grade on Jalen Hurts would be, I give him like a B plus. I mean, a B plus, probably A- because he did what he was asked and he didn't make any major mistakes. So that's all you got asked for from your quarterback.
Yeah. And my thing is, will that change what the organization thinks about him? Because remember, 3 first-round picks next year, and, that's the only question I have. And my issue with him is only his accuracy. That's about it. That's for me. That's for me, because he did miss Devontae Smith a couple of times throughout the season. That's my only issue. Except the Atlanta Falcons, that was my only issue with Jalen Hurts. You've been missing a couple of people, and you can't do this if you're in the playoffs. You can't do this when you're facing, because let's say, God forbid, who knows, we make a wild card spot. You won't be able to run against Aaron Donald. You won't be able to run against Green Bay. You won't be able to. Apparently, exactly. You won't be able to run against Arizona, Tampa. We've shown we can't run or do a damn thing against the Cowboys or Tampa Bay. So Jalen got to step his game up. I'm glad. I love what I saw. I love what I saw. Let me get this. I like what I saw with Jalen Hurts. I'm trying to find the words to say this. I love what I saw from Jalen Hurts. I did. It still hurts season over here. I just want to see more accuracy because when you go up against the Tom Brady's, the Aaron Rodgers, the Dak Prescott's, the quarterbacks in the playoffs, you do realize they got some weapons and they throw to them. Right? You do realize they got the Coopers and the Gallups and the CeeDee Lamb and Devontae Adams and Zach Ertz and
Hopkins. Yeah, it's a lot,
I
man.
realize it. It's this though. That's why we play football games during the season. That now you getting your team on par with each other. You getting the chemistry down. By the time that time hit, this team, if we were to make it there, this team should be clicking by then. We wouldn't have to worry about too many of these issues we saw at the beginning of the season. So, I mean, that's why we play these games. The Rams haven't really looked too good, and the last few weeks they haven't looked like a dominant team. I mean, they struggled against Detroit. They didn't really look too good this week either. So it's like, I mean, some teams hit they stride early. Some teams hit it late. You never know. The NFL is wacky, bro. It's wacky.
Straight up, it's up and down, man. I want to just chime in real quick because I know a lot of this stuff. Again, you know, we were looking at Jalen Hurts. Listen, really, you can't put too much of an evaluation from him on this game, just from him doing what he needed to do. But oh my goodness, did y'all see the creativity though? Just from Nick Sirianni. I mean, we had wide receivers. You know, Jalen Reagor was balling out. You know, of course he got injured, but he was doing his thing. You know, in the run game, it was good to see Jordan Howard just running downhill. Oh, just the whole creativity of this offense. It was something else. When it gets put to use, you could see how Jalen. Hey, listen, he had a lot of time in the pocket also. And again, I'm not sliding him for some of those. There was a couple inaccurate throws. I know that. But at the same time, like Trey Rock saying, that comes with the growth and the development. So with the offensive, I guess, coaching on this, learning still and growing too, Nick Sirianni throwing more of his creative plays, we're going to see Jalen Hurts hopefully take a step back in the passing department and hopefully depend on his run so we can win more of these games. So, again, I got to salute the creativity in this game because we saw a whole lot of creativeness on the offensive side of this ball game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Per game 31. Let's talk grades. What grade would you give Jalen Hurts?
Hey, man, like they said before, Jalen Hurts get a B+, A-. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get used that much, you know, but when he did get used, he did what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? 9 for 14 is not bad. 70 yards rush is not bad. You know, it was a whole nother game plan, you know, that didn't involve him being a guy. You know, finally got to take a game off. The biggest game, you know, biggest blowout we have all year long. He's taking a game off where he doesn't have to worry about doing too much. It worked out well, and you can't blame him for, you know, a couple of inaccuracy passes. You know, players dropped the ball too. I think Devontae dropped the ball he should have caught and things like that. But Jalen Hurts is going to be fine, man. The longer the season keeps going, you know, the better he's going to get. And the more they run the ball, you see what happens when you run the ball. You don't have to worry about him throwing the ball 46 times. If he's throwing the ball like 15 to 25 times a game, that's a winning formula for Jalen Hurts.
Facts.
Because let's hope the organization thinks the same way. Because knowing them, they're going to think something stupid and think, the only reason why we had to run the ball because hide the bad things that Jalen Hurts know how to do, which is throwing the ball. Maybe if we can get this Matt Willis kid who knows how to throw the ball, that's what I think they're thinking. Because it's them. It's the Howies, it's the Luries. That's what I think they thinking because they be some pass happy fools. You know, that's what I'm just trying to say. Because we gotta think the organization be some happy pass fools. So
and see at the same time, make like Jalen Hurts can pass, bro. It's not like Jalen Hurts can't pass. He just needs some balance out there. I mean, let's make the run look believable so that you know what I'm saying the defenders ain't got to sit there and play the pass all game. So. Hey, listen, the pass would have been there, I'm sure, in this game if we wanted to go that route. But at the same time, they couldn't stop the run. So why change?
Why change?
Yeah. See, and
sure
to all the
anybody can
people
make
that
at least an hour-long video of Jalen Hurts' nice passes that he done made in his 12 games,
Absolutely.
that he done been in the NFL. You can get a whole hour-long clip full of nothing but awesome passes that the man done made already so far in his career.
Yeah. And if you really want to, like, you could go through and pick every quarterback in the NFL.
Hold on, Rock. Hold on, Rock. Two things. One, I'm not being a Jalen Hurts hater. It's just he was basically ghosting this game, which I like. That's one. So to all the people that think I'm hating on, no, it's still Hurt season. It's still the Hurt business. Business is booming. I want the kids to succeed. That's one. Okay, I'm just he was ghost. He didn't do so much in this game, which we like. Number one. And number two, to our favorite number one fan, Boys for Life. Listen. We're not pumping our chest because of the Lions. We're pumping our chest because of a dominant win. When is the last time we won, Boys for Life?
We needed to do.
Okay? The green lights are on. We got one Trey Rock here. We're happy because we won. We won. Yes. It was against.
44 points, though. 44 points, my guy.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I saw from this game, and I know we beat quote unquote the Lions, right? And listen, we've been hearing flower growth all week, fertilizing and all this. Listen, we beat the Lions. We graduated to dandelions. So y'all already know what it is. We about to keep this flower movement going. If that's what it takes, I want this same energy every week. So let's get it.
Exactly. Yeah, Boys for Life. We're pumping our chest because we beat the Lions. The number one reason for that is because we won. When's the last time we won? Against the Panthers? Look at them. We lost against the Chiefs. We lost against the Buccaneers. We lost against the Raiders. We lost to the 49ers. We lost to you. We should be happy. We won.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Trey Rock. You were saying something?
He was sweating bullets last night, so it's all good.
Well, what was you saying before Boys for Life interrupted you?
Oh, no. I'll go ahead.
No,
right?
I was just saying, on some real people talk about the inaccuracy, but you could go through and pick any quarterback in NFL history apart. A lot of them, I mean, they throw accurately, but a lot of them miss passes too. So it's like, I mean, we gonna criticize Jalen Hurts just based on the fact that a lot of people in this fan base really didn't want him. You get me? They wanted Wentz here, they wanted Watson, they wanted Aaron Rodgers, they wanted all these other dudes. Jalen Hurts was the outlier. So you gonna sit there and pick his game apart all the way to the T. But he's a solid quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. He has the potential to be great.
I didn't pick his game. I didn't pick his game apart.
Not you, Cool Cat. I'm just talking about the fan base in general. The fan base in general. They want him to be Tom Brady. They want him to be Aaron Rodgers. They want him to be all these different dudes, but at the end of the day, he's Jalen Hurts. I mean, you put players around him, I mean, that can make plays. I mean, you don't try to constrain him. You let him play his game. You let him run around, play the backyard football. Kyler Murray wins like that.
Yeah.
If you watch Kyler Murray, he wins like that. Extending plays, making passes on a run, using his legs. Dude got one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So, I mean, if we can construct a defense that can get us the football back, I feel like Jalen Hurts is going to be a solid quarterback. And all he's going to do is just grow year after year after year. We have 3 first-round picks. Okay. Who, we going to draft and get a quarterback? That's throwing another season away.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers not coming here.
No,
Watson not coming here.
That quarterback.
None of those guys not coming here.
Thank you, Trey Rock. Because I've been pounding the goddamn table for weeks asking this question. What is your other option if it ain't this? What is your other option if it ain't this? I've been pounding. Thank you, Trey Rock, for blessing us with your appearance, because I've been pounding the goddamn chest with this question. What is your other option if it ain't Jalen Hurts? Yeah, he got some things he got to build on, but what is your other option? Deshaun Watson is a day away. We don't know. We'll see. A day away from getting traded to the Miami Dolphins. Do y'all really think that Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers wants to come here? Apparently, we saw what Gardner Minshew is. To all you haters out there, and if you get Macklin Willis or whatever his name is,
Malik
you're
Willis.
right back. Exactly, you're right back to where you was before you got rid of Carson Wentz. Thank you, one Trey Rock. Thank you.
And that's the problem we got in Philly, just developing quarterbacks, period.
Yes.
Like we should be developing our own in-house talent, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
just like all these other teams. Like it's terrible to say like Dallas, but that's what they did. They developed their own talent. Kansas City's doing it. You seeing the Chargers do it. Baltimore did it with Lamar. Like the Bills are doing it. You seeing these teams develop their quarterback talent. So, yeah, I mean, again, we can't just be shuffling through quarterbacks year after year. That's not the solution. We just got rid of Carson. We seeing Carson now, and I know, yeah, he did some boneheaded stuff in the game. He just took an L to, I believe, the other day. But Carson's out there at least, making that team a little better. So, listen, they're going to develop in Carson. I know they ain't going to get rid of him, just like we're going to have to develop and put some resources around and develop Jalen Hurts. So,
yeah,
and really, it's just like save the money that you're gonna save from not signing one of these big name quarterbacks and keep building your team. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as Jalen Hurts is still top 10 all time, guys. Now this is a million, like thousands and thousands of quarterbacks have been in this league, and he is still top 10 overall stats. Period. There's been garbage time quarterbacks all throughout the years as well. You know what I'm saying? So some of those stats might be in garbage time, as you guys like to say, but at the same time, man, he is still top 10, my guy.
Yes.
When we played Mahomes, when we played Brady, those guys, Brady had 2 picks a game. We played him. You know what I'm saying? No one was talking bad about Brady. You know what I'm saying? He's not accurate. When he threw more picks than Jalen did that game. You know what I'm saying? When we played Mahomes, threw more picks. You know what I'm saying? We played some top flight quarterbacks that had worse, statistical games than Jalen Hurts, but he's the only one getting the scrutiny from it. It's all BS. Get off Jalen's back. Like I said, he's game 11 now, game 12 now. Come on, my guys. He's still top 10 all time. Let's see what happens by the end of the season, man. Let's see what happens.
That's the problem with people, Bergane. People want the next Patrick Mahomes, the next Russell Wilson, the next Tom Brady.
Too. If those people were smart, they'd go research. Go to all these guys' rookie years. You know what I'm saying? Their first 2 years, some of them first 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I say the GOAT. Everybody loved Tom Brady. Tom Brady didn't do nothing really special until after his 3rd year. For real. Like he was a game manager. They had an awesome defense. They had an awesome kicker. And then they had Corey Dillon and them boys running that rock. So, you know what I'm saying? Our record and Jalen's numbers will look even better if we ran the ball in game 1. You know what I'm saying? All the way through to this game.
We're going to keep it 100 too. Tom Brady ain't really have a crazy, spectacular season until he got Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Until he got Randy Moss. We're going to keep it 100. Like, Tom Brady was a game manager for his first 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
I mean, he'd get you 20 to 24 touchdowns, like 2,000, almost in the 3,000 yards. He was putting up those kind of stats. That's average quarterback play. That's average quarterback play. Once he got Randy Moss, Wes Walker, all those dudes, that's when they broke out. And he threw those 50 touchdowns. And Randy Moss is a Hall of Famer, bro. A lot of teams don't have that. You get me? Exactly. A lot of teams don't have that. So it's like Jalen Hurts is a baby for real in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
He's a baby. He gotta take his
23 years
everybody
old.
else. He a baby. So
23.
Why not go through the draft? Like no shit said. I mean, we got 3 first-round picks. Put some talent around this dude. Put some talent on the defense. Build through the draft. Stop trying to pick up everybody else's trash like an Eric Wilson or somebody like that. Go get you some dogs that's coming out of college, and you could groom them how you want to groom them. This team don't have no patience for nobody, man. This city don't have no patience for nobody.
And it's sad.
You sneeze wrong in Philly. You up out of here. You already know what it is.
And I live here, and it's sad, man. People want after we won that Super Bowl. Hey, we're all included in this. We will keep it a buck. We all want a Super Bowl. We get it. We got one. and we all want another one. Well, it takes time. You got Jalen Hurts. It's like this. How about you give Jalen Hurts another wide receiver instead of getting him JJ, I think, a Whiteside and Jalen Rager, who's been good. How about giving him another wide receiver? How about giving him a running back that won't be dancing and actually go through the hole like the Jordan Howards and the Boston Scott? How about giving him a defense that can put him back on the dang field? Because, hey, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. I don't. But look what they're doing with Dak. They developed him. They gave him pieces around Dak Prescott. They got Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. Build around them.
Yep.
That's my only issue.
Bro.
Yes. Like, do you got the next Fletcher Cox? Do you have the next Brandon Graham? How about the next Malcolm Jenkins? Because it's been a while since we had a Malcolm Jenkins. No. How about you build around Jalen Hurts instead of getting you another quarterback? Because here's what's going to make me laugh. Before we talk about the wide receivers, here's what's going to make me laugh. You get another quarterback, he makes a bad mistake, you're right back to where you are, and he gets booed. And then you're going to want another quarterback. Please, if that happens, I'm going to be laughing. Watch. Y'all going to be booing him right out the building saying, maybe we should get another quarterback because Malik Willis ain't good. Watch.
That's how it's gonna go.
You already know how our fan base gets down. We listen. We ain't got a whole bunch of patience. We ain't got no patience.
How many bitch Malik Willis? Hold on, Bergen. How many bitch Malik Willis videos are gonna be out? How many? Let's say we get this guy and he plays so bad that we boo him and we want him benched. How many? How many videos are gonna be out?
Hey, he's gonna get the same treatment if he comes out here like Nick Sirianni started this season, not running the ball, expecting Malik Will or whoever our quarterback is to throw the ball. They about to get ripped up, and we about to be singing this same tune. Like, get up out of here. They stink. I don't care if they didn't have a run game. They should have been able to pass 50 times and, you know what I'm saying, 8 touchdowns. So that's the kind of expectations we have in Philly. It's sad. We got to give our quarterbacks time to develop. I get that. But again,
salute to the Cowboys because they do it with Dak. Salute to them. As much as I hate them.
I got to salute the Cowboys. They did it without Dak yesterday. And guess how they did that? Guess how they did that? They ran the ball. And, of course, their defense is a turnaround this year. But, again, that's what happens when you can effectively run a ball. I mean, you ain't got to put the whole everything on your quarterback's back. So, hey, yeah, it is what it is. Again, I ain't trying to hear no Malik Willis or whoever they trying to draft come next year. I'm not hearing it. I'm
tired of it. To be honest with y'all, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
That's off the lineman. Those are the names I want to hear. A linebacker.
Straight up for up. If it ain't defense, I really ain't trying to hear about it in the first round. Like I really, our strongest position in need, of course, I think we all see it year after year. Linebacker is a problem.
Linebacker.
That is a problem. So, yeah, that needs to be addressed in the early rounds.
Exactly.
Linebacker, corner.
Defensive end.
You don't need no quarterback right now.
Exactly. Salute to Mrs. Bird Gang, the better half of our one and only Bird Gang 31. We got some merch! We got some merch! We got some merch! So please, go to Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk Media. The link is right there with Mrs. Bird Gang. Please. One Trey Rock got some merch. Notion Gang got some merch. Bird Gang 31, of course he got his merch. It's his network. Your boy got some merch. The Birds of Broad Street got some merch. We got the mugs, the hoodie. We waiting on the t-shirt and the hat. Please support the show. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment to the dynamic duo of the Birds of Broad Street and One Trey Rock. Please go get our merch because your boy, I need some chicken. I need some chicken. Without the chicken, I can't live. Daddy needs some chicken. So let's talk about the wide receivers, man. What grade? I give them a solid
Did we grade running backs?
And we'll go. As a matter of fact, quickly before we go to running backs, quickly, what grade would y'all give the wide receivers? Quick.
All right, real quick, wide receiver grade. I mean, I'm gonna give him same thing I gave Jalen. I'm gonna keep it fair. I gave him a B. Again, I mean, we didn't really need to see our receivers too much.
Yeah.
Again, this was led by the running performance. So
we're gonna talk about that next. That's why I wanted to talk quick.
So again, I mean, just from seeing some things, I mean, I want to see some catches cleaned up with Devontae. I know we saw one early in the game. He dropped one. Those things happen. But again, I mean, nothing really explosive from the wide receivers that I guess yesterday, because they didn't really have to be. So this was a dominant, just a run performance. So I'm gonna give the wide receivers a B, maybe for the blocking. I gotta go recheck the full tape to, I know people were open. So again, I saw a couple little throws that were kind of missed. It is what it is, but solid overall performance. I'm giving them a B.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a B too. One trade walk quick so we can talk about these running backs. What grade would you give the wide receivers?
I'm gonna give them a B plus just based off me seeing them out there blocking hard. I mean, helping their teammates out, and no fumbles, nothing like that. So I'm gonna just give them a B. I mean, a B plus.
Yeah, Bird game 31. Quick.
Yeah, B plus on my end too. Just like we did Hurts. Like he said, they blocked good. I liked a couple of passes from I like that pass that Watson and got over the middle there. That was a nice little shot to Watson. And we're adding the tight ends in too. So Dallas Goedert had a couple of really nice passes out there. So they did their thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we added the tight ends too. Now let's talk about these running backs. Ooh, I haven't seen runs like that since Super Bowl season. My God. Where was that running? Weeks 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Where was that? Jordan Howard had better not get off that field. He better stay on the field and let Miles Sanders. Man, we got to see what we're going to do with Miles Sanders, because Jordan Howard, this game, he was an absolute beast.
We still keeping Sanders, though.
Huh?
I think if Sanders there, he does the same thing. He'll probably have more carries doing the same thing. Like, I think Sanders can do it all still. I think people are sleeping on Sanders. I think a lot of people like, Jordan Howard and Boston Scott. I'm like, you guys listen to the names you said. You said Jordan Howard and Boston Scott. Jordan Howard ain't been good since Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He's been 2 stints here, and he's been to Miami. You know what I'm saying? And last year, I think it was, where he took out, 6 weeks for a shoulder stinger. Come on, my guy. Miles Sanders, the truth, he just ain't got the ball as many times, this whole year. You know what I'm saying? You can't even compare yesterday's game to anything Miles Sanders did, because I promise you give Miles Sanders 20 carries in the game, juker or not. People forget Shady was a juker. You know what I'm saying? But Shady still balled out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not throwing no shades at Shady at the Booby. It's just, I haven't seen runs like that in a while, and it's been a while since I saw some runs. The last time I saw runs like that was last year. I wonder why.
Hey,
and Rager, right now, nice little speed options, speed sweeps were looking good too.
Yeah.
Just again, that creativity, bro. Again, like we were seeing it in all directions. We had all kind of gang. Look at all the rushing, 46 rushing attempts total from this team. I mean, goodness. You talk about running or if the message was received by Nick Sirianni or not. Oh, yeah, he heard the message loud and clear this game. So watching just everybody get involved. Again, we saw Jordan Howard. I believe he was one of our leading carriers. Boston Scott was getting his touches. Kenneth Gainwell kind of came in during, mop-up duty, to kind of do things. Jalen Reagor put in work at the, running back position. Jalen Hurts got busy. Just, again, the running performance. Hey, if we can keep this going, like my man Cool Cat said, we can't be stopped, in my opinion. If we can keep it going like that, I don't know what took us so long to bring Jordan Howard up, because we were saying this in the beginning. We had no power run game. But once he got going and that defense got tired, oh, yeah, that man was cutting up in the end zone, and it was great to see.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, I'm happy we got a win. I'm happy we got a dub. I'm happy we ran the ball. I'm gonna get to Nick Sirianni in a bit because, to be honest with you, the whole offense get an A if we're gonna grade them, the whole thing. So that's the thing for me. But for the running backs, I'm giving you guys an A plus 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 plus. I'm just giving y'all an A plus because y'all. Oh my God! Yes, when Booby comes back, what I saw from them. Do the same thing, Nick. Don't just do it because Booby was injured. Do that with Miles Sanders too. Because if you saw what Miles Sanders did with the Saints, with the Steelers, with Lamar Jackson, he can, and with the Arizona Cardinals, he can really run the ball. If you saw what he did with the Cowboys with practice squad players and the Buffalo Bills in Washington in 2019, he can really run a ball. My God.
If
I'm
I'm
giving them
Miles
an A
Sanders,
plus.
if I'm Miles Sanders right now, I'm angry as hell. I'm angry as hell right now, injured and all, bro. Where was this at the beginning of the season? Miles Sanders would have easily went
You
over
mean week
150
two?
yards in
Because I
that
think
game.
we saw. Hold
Facts.
on. What? You mean weeks 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and you could count 6. So
He
weeks
would have
2 through
easily went over
8.
150 yards in that game.
Yep.
Easily. The holes that was open right there, that's where Miles Sanders get to the edge, and it's Baba. It's
Yep.
Baba. One man is not stopping him, bro. I don't understand why we didn't use this dude like that in the beginning. I mean,
Didn't
when we
we use
finally
them against the
decided to, he
Falcons?
got hurt. Bro, we would have been giving him the football. We would have won, I promise you, 3 or 4 more games. 3 or 4 more games. Not even just giving him the ball. Just using our offensive line the right way. Letting those big dudes get up the field, go smack somebody.
I've been trying to say that, Ron.
Jason Kelsey chasing people 10, 15 yards down the field. That's his game right there. Come on, bro.
They were
Hey,
having
let
fun
me
out
ask
there.
y'all fellas a quick question real quick on that.
Go ahead, man.
Do y'all really think that the Eagles are, because we all know what I think this is this a contract year for Miles? Is he scheduled to get paid? So do you think this
19,
team is really playing games like that with Miles Sanders to try to be like, we ain't trying to pay you? Because hey, we saw the explosion with Jordan Howard, Boston Scott. Those may be cheaper routes to go, honestly. So
let me start with this.
I think that's hey, listen, they doing that. That's corny as I don't know what.
That's nutty.
I think
If they
Miles
doing
Sanders
that,
needs
that's
to be
super
paid.
corny.
But
knowing this organization, if they do that, that's something wrong with them. Because this is the same organization in the back of their head that hopes Jalen Hurts don't succeed so they can get this quarterback of the future. This is the same organization that likes to pass, which is good. I'll give them that. But in the whole, let's see, when we won our Super Bowl, I think we were second or first in running the ball. Oh, wow. Running the ball really helped us win a championship. Maybe our organization should know that. So I hope not, man. I really hope not,
Hey,
because
we
I love
sat
Booby.
Goddard, so Ertz could have his last game by himself.
Yeah. I mean, I hope not. I love Booby. But what grade would you give the running backs, Notion?
Whole running back group, you already know they're getting an A plus from me. Hey, listen, 40 something plus rush attempts. Hey, listen, that whole running back group did their thing. They getting an A plus. We all saw it.
Yeah. One Trey Rock?
A plus for me too, man.
Yeah. Bergang?
Hey, A plus, man. Whenever you see running backs get 4 touchdowns in a game, man, that's awesome. 2 each. Ooh, I think they said they haven't been done for a long time. I know that much. Since Wilbert Montgomery was playing.
Yep. Now let's get to Nick Sirianni. I'm gonna grade him now because here's my thing. And I'm not even gonna go to a rant this time because, to be honest with you, I did that last week and I think you watched the show. Thanks, Nick Sirianni, and you probably ran the ball. Who knows? You probably watched the show. I don't know. But let's talk about Nick Sirianni because when the show started, Rock, I said this. I gave him a pass. Him and Gannon. I gave them a pass this one time, but to me, they're still not out of the doghouse for me. They're still not out of the doghouse for me. Do I still want them fired? We'll see at the end of the season. We'll see what you do. But to be honest with you, you're still not out of the doghouse because you could have done this weeks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should be 7-1 or undefeated. You should be either 7-1 or the only undefeated team in the National Football League. You're not. You're ranked 11th in the NFC, trying to get yourself a wild card spot. You are 3 games behind the Dallas Cowboys. That's sad. You're 3 games behind the Dallas Cowboys. That is sad. And they won with a backup quarterback. That is sad. That is sad. It's sad. So Nick Sirianni is not out of the doghouse for me. I'm going to give him an A for this one time. You're getting an A this one time. I shouldn't give you no A. No A. But I'm giving you an A this one time. I'm going to get to John beginning in the next segment, too, when we talk about the defense. But to be honest with you, Nick Sirianni gets an A. Now, here's my issue. Can you do that? Can you do that against the Chargers? Can you do that against the Broncos? How about the Saints? How about the Jets? How about twice against your division of the Giants and Washington and the Dallas Cowboys who will probably sit all their players? Can you get to a wild card spot? Because if you really want to know more about Jalen Hurts, he needs playoff reps. He needs playoff reps. We got to see what he can do against the top teams. That's how we'll really know. I know it ain't the time for him to do that right now, but he needs some playoff reps. And if you win out, you get to the playoffs in the wild card spot, and we'll see what Jalen Hurts are really going to do. Yeah, one a game down to time. I know. But Nick Sirianni, you need this game plan that you had yesterday and the game plan against the Falcons. You better mush both of them game plans together, and that better be the game plan I see for the last couple of games. Because Dan, I don't even have to schedule. Because like I said, you got the Chargers next. You got the Broncos. But you got the Saints, you got the Jets, and you got your whole division. 2 times against the Giants, who are trash. 2 times against Washington, who are trash. And the Cowboys will probably sit their starters. You better be close to a 10-7, 11-6 with a wild card spot. Otherwise, yes, we're not really ready for the playoffs yet. I get it. I know that's what y'all probably going to say. But, I mean,
I ain't even thinking playoffs on the cool, brother. Listen, I'm kind of like Richie right now. I'm going one game at a time. I'm going to give this my quick. Listen, Nick Sirianni, again.
Yeah, give me a grade for him, by the way, while you're talking. Give me a grade for him.
Nick Sirianni, for this game alone, I'm gonna give him an A. Shoot, an A. I'm gonna give him an A just because, again, listen, it was a great game plan called. I saw a lot of creativity there. But again, look, if that's what it takes, if that was the motivational speech of the watering flowers that somehow turned this team in a different gear, I mean, he's talking about we about to pop out. And, hey, that run game popped out for show definitely on Sunday. So, for right now, he's got my buy-in. But at the same time, I look at his team and all these trends and patterns we're seeing. So far, we win 1 game, then we lose 2. So I got to see how it works. Listen, I hope we got the Chargers next week. I need to see consistency. So, no, I'm not buying into the Sirianni movement completely yet, but he's definitely woken me up. And at least, listen, I can say I'm happy to be part of the Flower Gang today. So y'all know what it is. I need to see more.
Right.
Yeah, for me, let me say this before I pass it to One Trey Rock. I'm like, y'all, I'm not really ready for the playoffs anyway either. I'm just saying that hypothetically, because who knows? I'm not really ready for the playoffs either, because to be honest with you, we're still in a rebuild mode. I need to see more from this team. Because if you think we can go up against these teams like the Rams, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers, the Arizona, come on now. Especially if Nick Sirianni does what he does before this game. So I'm not really buying into Nick Sirianni. I still want him gone because, to be honest with you, you did this one game. One game. You had 5 other games to do this. You could have beaten the Cowboys, and they could be fighting for this division instead of us. You could have done this again. Think about this. Think about this. The Chiefs have a bad defense. You could have used that to your advantage. The Buccaneers had a bad secondary. You could have used that to your advantage. The 49ers, they're banged up all the time. And the fans was back. I was there at the link. We was back with the white t-shirts. You could have took advantage of that. The Raiders, they still had a cloud of John Gruden over their head. You could have took advantage of that, but you didn't. So I'm not giving Nick Sirianni no pass, all because of this one game. Congratulations, you ran the ball. Where was that the last 5 games? Where was that the last 5 games? Huh? You could have been undefeated. You could have been 7-1. Where was that? Where was all that? And I'm sorry if I'm going loco crazy, y'all. It's just still trying to feel better. Happy we got a win. It's just, when's the last time we won? So, One Trey Rock, give me a grade for Nick Sirianni. Did your view of him change? What's your thoughts on the guy?
I'm gonna give him a solid A, just like everybody else. But
yeah,
I'm gonna also say this. I understand Cool Cat what happened the games before, but you gotta put that behind you, bro. You gotta put that behind you. Now we looking forward. Now we seen some good stuff out of Sirianni. Now we want to see if he can build on it. My opinion, like I said, my opinion hasn't changed about him. He's a young coach. He got to learn. He got to learn like everybody else got to learn. But you see what you just put out there on the field. You saw how you deployed your players. Let's see if you could. And like I said, when I first got on here, the Chargers got, I think, like the 32nd ranked rushing attack right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to take advantage of that. You got to basically bring the same game plan from this week to next week. I mean, they can't stop the run. What you do? Run the football. You can't stop the pass. What you do? Pass the football. So it's like, I mean, it's wait and see. Like week to week with me, I'm week to week with Nick Sirianni, but I don't feel like he should be fired. Like at this point, I don't feel like he should be fired, him or Gannon. So I'm gonna give him a solid A, and I'm gonna just put a little asterisk on it. Like, bro, can you build from this? Like he's coming on the radio, he's talking and all that stuff. I mean, that's cool. But now we've seen a lot of good out of you from this last game. Now what we gonna see week to week? So I mean, I'm gonna give him an A with an asterisk on it.
Yeah. When it comes to me, it's like this. I want to see more from Nick Sirianni. That's me. I want to see more because, to be honest with you, man, it's been a while since we won. Notion saw me. Burger 31 saw me when I did these shows. I was pissed off, man. I was pissed off. Notion and Burger as my witness, man. I was pissed off coming on this show trying to ask the question, why didn't we win? So the reason I'm acting like this on this show is because thank God we won. Thank God we won. I just want to win. That's just me. I just want to win.
This was a redemption game for the whole coaching staff. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they answered the bell. Pretty much because y'all already know the tune. If they would have lost to the Lions, it would have been awesome. We would have all been up in here talking about, they need to get fired. So, hey, listen, they redeemed themselves, at least in my opinion. They got another week to go ahead and show me. Again, it was good to see this. But again, I'm not sitting here, looking beyond next week from these Chargers.
Nope.
Again, I've seen the history of this team so far. And so far, we look like a team that wins one game and loses two. So I hope we don't go back to that track. Like Trey Rock said, I hope we move forward. I hope we just get this garden flower pot blossoming. Because, again, if it's looking like this every week, I need Nick Sirianni to go in there every day of this practice this week and get his same motivation. Because, yes, hey, if we can do this, gang, we're going to win some games. So I love to see it.
Alexander, we're not even talking about the Cowboys. We're not even talking about the Cowboys. Eagle fans are delusional. They don't think Cowboys are going to the playoffs.
This is an
You
Eagles
guys
chat.
are,
You are delusional for putting Super Bowl at the end of that.
This is an Eagles
yeah.
chat. You don't worry about the Cowboys over
It's
there.
like we can say that you're going to the playoffs because you're basically on top of the division because we can't get our ish together. But who says you're going to win the Super Bowl? You and Michael Irvin. It's going to be so far and so far. Like, yeah, now y'all not winning no Super Bowl.
Oh, you talking
Oh,
about it?
y'all talking about the people in the chat. Well, that's y'all. That's
Can't
the people in
control
the
him.
chat.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Y'all
We ain't
still
talking
trash,
about that.
though. We gonna let y'all
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yes, man.
Sorry, gang, if we're hype, happy, crazy, loopy, sick, allergies. We're just happy we won.
Right.
We're just happy we won. So sorry
It's
about that,
Victory
gang. I know
Monday.
you're thinking, what the heck is wrong with us? We're happy. We finally got a dub. Thank God. So if we're
And I
talking
don't care if
gibberish
it
about
was
what
against the Lions. We blew
you
them out.
exactly. We blew them out. That's why we're talking happy, gibberish, confident. What the heck is Cool Cat kind of talking about Jalen Hurts? I'm just happy we got to win. The end. That's why. It's like it's been a while since we won. When we won against the Panthers, 2 games later. Ew, my goodness. Per game 31. I'm sorry. What's your grade against Nick Sirianni? I forgot to tell actually, my bad.
Hey, no worries,
See,
man.
off today. I'm off today. My bad, y'all.
Of course, I gotta give him an A+. He finally realized that not only did our team just sprout, but Nick Sirianni and JG sprouted as well, man. We got a nice little flower growing there, and hopefully it's gonna blossom to a very nice plant at the end of this season. There's a long season left,
Yeah.
so I think that this was the perfect time for him to put it together, you know what I'm saying, and come out that dirt a little bit with our sprout. And if he can continue to coach like this the rest of the season, we are on the up path for the rest of the season. I can see a lot of wins coming this way. Hopefully he realizes, like I heard someone say that he probably used that game since they were the worst team, that we played, to use that game to see if the run game can be effective. And I think after he watches the tape and realizes that the run game was very effective, he's definitely going to incorporate that into our offense the rest of the way going. I don't think that was a fluke. I think you're going to see a lot more running the ball because it started last week, the week before last when we ran the ball a little bit before Miles Sanders got hurt that week. What I'm saying? I think we started our uptrend of running the ball. And I think yesterday was another example of that, but we ran the ball the whole game, which is a lot better there. And I think from here on out, you're going to see more of a balanced offense. And I think Nick Sirianni and JG finally got it.
Yep. And one more time for Nick Sirianni, salute the Bird Game 31 for not deleting our favorite #1 clip, which is
the results aren't there right now. But what's going on here is that there's growth under the soil. I put a picture of a flower up, right, and it's coming through the ground, and the roots are growing out, and the roots are continuing to grow out. And everybody wants to see results. Shoot, nobody wants to see results more than us, right? We want to see results too, but it's really important that the foundation is being built and that the roots are growing out. And the only way the roots grow out every single day and they grow stronger and they grow better is if that we all water, we all fertilize, we all do our part. Each individual coach, each individual player, everybody in the building, that we do our part to water to make sure that when it does pop out, it really pops out and it grows. And so that was my message today. And so I'm always, like I said to you guys before, I'm always thinking of different messages to give to the team. That either messages that I think that really fit to the situation that I've gotten before in a situation from another head coach or that from my dad or whatever. And so that was my message today because we are going through tough times and everybody wants to see results. But just keep doing what we're doing, keep watering, and look at yourself first and know if are you watering and are you fertilizing every day. So when it's time to pop, it'll pop.
Sir, you fertilizing it up over here. Let's get it.
Hey, everybody, and you can go
Yeah.
get your When in Doubt plant flower shirt from the merch shop as well. We got those up. Let's show everybody. When in doubt, plant flowers, man. It definitely works. You guys go buy it. You know, everybody need one for the holiday season.
Yeah,
Hey, I know one thing, yo. Y'all better.
Go ahead, Bergen. I mean, sorry. Go ahead, Rock. Rocket.
Where'd he go?
Blacked out. All right.
Blacked out. Okay. Well, we focus on that. Did anyone hear Kevin Hart? Hold on.
Do you have that clip? He was so funny.
Yeah, hold on. Yep, hold on. While I get One Trey Rock in.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I feel motivated because roots grow down.
I can tell you what happened here.
It's a flower.
I can tell you exactly what happened out too, though. I can tell you what happened here. Okay,
and there was fertilizer.
I'm gonna go to Nick's defense. I know what happened here. Okay, all right. They asked him a question, and Nick had a great premise in his head. Right? He had a great premise in his head. And the premise was, listen, at the end of the day, for a flower to grow, it has to be watered. Right now, we're in the growing stages. Okay. But he didn't hit it. He didn't hit it that fast. He didn't stop fast. Yeah, he went with words that threw him off. We see fertilizer. Our plant. See, listen. Everybody's got to have a bucket, and if everybody does their part in water. See, let me tell you something about dirt. Dirt. If God made dirt don't hurt. Understand what dirt does. Dirt basically is the home of any root. So if we listen to me, as a
I can't breathe.
We got to take the root, and the eagle eats what? Worms. Where are worms at? In the dirt. So we can't fly if we don't get a worm out the dirt. You understand what I'm saying? So basically,
yo, Kevin be wilding though.
Yo, I know one thing, yo.
Man.
I know one thing. Y'all better leave my guy Nick alone, man. Leave my guy Nick alone, man. Let that boy be great.
I just had to put that out. One Trey Rock, I had to come back and come in. So I'm sorry. But what you were saying before you left One Trey, what you was trying to say?
No, that's what I was gonna say. I better leave my guy Nick alone, man.
No, before you went out and came back in, what you trying to say?
I was about to say, I better leave my guy Nick alone, man.
That man might be great.
But you were about to say something before you cut off.
Yeah, I was telling you I was about to say that.
Oh.
Yeah, he was okay. So hey, listen, Nick about to be looking like a genius if this flower thing worked, fellas.
What you saying, Bergen?
I said the soil, the dirt, mixing it together. But he was about to say what he said when he had said it before he had thought about saying it.
Yeah. Y'all didn't hear what Stephen A said because I had to cut it up because One Trey Rock came back. Oh my God. Okay, we're talking too much. Let's talk about the defense. Hello, Kevin Hart. I'm sorry, guys. We're all over the place. Man, I love the green lights. By the way, yeah, green light. Get the ring!
And they got the green lights rocking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now that we're back to our normal, calm selves, let's talk about the defense, man. Listen, Jonathan Gannon, we're going to start with you. You get an A. About dang time, my brother. About dang time. Yeah. I'm giving you a standing ovation, man. Listen, I don't know I'm not even going to talk about the past because the past is the past. But keep doing what you're doing. From you and Nick Sirianni, what I saw last night, I need to see for the rest of the week. Playoffs or not, I need to see what I need to see for the rest of the week. Point blank, period. Jonathan Gannon, you get an A. We're going to no defense, get an A. Notion Gang, give me a grade for the defense and Jonathan Gannon. What grade would you give both of them?
I'm definitely going to have to give Gannon, just from seeing the way he adjusted to this game. He had a lot of heat coming in on this game. But this was an aggressive defense that we saw on Sunday. So it was good to see him be aggressive. Again, I was tired of watching that soft zone coverage week in and week out. So it was good to kind of see a change up from that. Now, I ain't going to sit here and say that Jonathan Gannon, I'm going to give him an A-. Again, I know, look, we almost had a chance to complete pitcher shutout and them not even score. But we did, and I saw Gannon fall victim to going back into that soft zone coverage, getting comfortable, and they was marching the ball down the field. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and take a little deduction off. He getting an A- from me. But at the same time, it was good to see Gannon turn around with these adjustments. This defense balled out. It was an aggressive defense. Josh Sweat on the come through, 2 sacks. Oh, this defense turned up. So I'm giving the whole overall defense A.
Avonte Maddox.
Williams.
Maddox was balling out there. Darius Slay on the scoop up touchdown. I mean, the whole defense balled out. So I got to give the whole overall defense an A. But at the same time, Gannon, yeah, you getting an A- because I know you was trying to sneak back into that soft zone coverage. And you ain't sliding on that. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Just don't do that again. Just don't do that again when it comes to the Chargers. Because Justin Herbert, he ain't no slouch. Justin Herbert ain't no slouch now. He can really throw a football. So one Trey Rocks, the defense, and Jonathan Gannon, what's your grade for him?
I'm gonna give Gannon I'm gonna give both an A. I'm gonna give the defense an A+. I'm gonna give Gannon an A. I understand notion you don't like the soft zone coverage, but when you up by 41, you up on the team by 41 points, you go and sit back and just keep everything in front of you. I mean,
bro,
that's
feel
common
that, but
football.
he looked too happy on the sideline, bro. Like he was like, yeah, like I'm going back to this trash. Nah, bro. Nah. That ain't sliding. And I see you, Richie. Hey, listen, I got it. They scored it on the backups. But again, my thing was I was watching him on the sideline. He was cheesing. He was ready to go back into it. Whether the starter was out there or not. I know he was ready. So, yeah, he getting the A- from me. I had to correct that, bro.
Go ahead, one Trey Rock.
Yeah, overall, we played different football this weekend. I've seen the safeties more up around the line of scrimmage, not just sitting back in zone coverage. Epps was flying around like a madman, just hitting everything, breaking up passes. He looked good. He like a good safety. Ridgeway, Williams, Josh Sweat. Oh my God. You seen the play when Josh Sweat blew the tight end and the left tackle up?
Both of them got it.
I was like, that's the Josh Sweat we thought we was getting at the beginning of the season, man. That beast, that unstoppable force on the edge. He ain't been playing like that all year, but I'm glad to see it. It was just a sack party. We had 7 sacks? 6 sacks? Yeah. Ridgeway up the middle. You seen him sack off, made him fumble. Oh my God, bro. It was just great football. TJ Edwards was flying around. Singleton, Davion Teller. Bro, we just look like a good defense. And I hope we can build off this too. Because like you said, I mean, we can't let Jonathan get in the slide, but I ain't gonna give him a pass, but I'm gonna give him a little leeway because he's a young coach too. I mean, he got to learn too, and he can build off a game like this too. So you're not gonna be able to play everybody like that, but if you could keep that same similar like aggression and stuff like that, I feel like you could get more turnovers, more sacks, stuff like that. I mean, you help your offense out. Offense help the defense. Defense help the offense. So overall, I'm giving the defense A+. I'm gonna give Jonathan Gannon a solid A.
Yeah, like I said, the blueprint that you had in this game and the blueprint that you had against the Falcons, I better see those two blueprints. You roll them up into a ball or put them all in this is what I want. Falcons, Detroit. You put them all in one folder, and that's your game plan. That should be your game plan. Right there. Run the ball like you did in Detroit. Get Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins some ball-out plays and Dallas guys like you did against the Falcons. Do those two, put them all together, that should be the blueprint.
That's the recipe. There it
that
is.
That should be the blueprint. What you did against the Falcons, that made me notion, and Burger 31 show boys for life, man, did you see our freaking quarterback? The blueprint that we saw against the Lions that made us say, man, did you see them running backs in that defense? That's what we need to see from now on. Those two blueprints we need to see together from now on. Otherwise, why waste our time? Why waste our time? Why waste our time? And by the way, before we pass to the Bird Game 31, please go check out all our other shows on the Bird Game Nation Sports Talk Media. You got me on Bird Talk. You got Notion Game and Bird Game 31 on the pregame show. You got One Trey Rock and Bird Game 31 on Bird on the Line. That's basically my favorite show that I can let out my frustrations or happiness or both. That's because they be waiting for me. They don't end the show till I show up. That's
You
just me.
already know.
That's just me. They like in the back of their heads. Where the heck is Cool Cat Connor? We cannot end the show without Cool Cat Connor.
This
What's the
show's for
star
you
of
to
the show?
rant, my guy.
I
Your
know
thing.
you might get a rant. You might get me happy. The only way y'all get to find out is if you watch all these shows on the Bird Game Nation Sports Talk Media. Boys for Life got a show. Ruthless Aggression got a show. Notion will probably have a show in the future when he's not busy. Please support Bird Game 31. Support the missus. Support all of us. Bird Game Nation Sports Talk Media. Bird Game 31. We got some merch.
We got
And we got a brand new. And
Taking over the airways. Eagle style. Y'all know it.
yes, we do.
Sir.
And of course, Bird Game 31 showed off a brand new Bird Game Nation Sports Talk Media intro for this network with all of us in it. So salute to the missus, salute the Bird Game. What's your grade for the defense? And John, begin.
They both get A's, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Notion said, though, he did do that little cutoff, and he did that right before the half, too, which I thought the game was going to turn a whole nother way because he started doing that early, right before the half. You know, he came back in the third quarter, started playing some good defense again before he cut off again, but he did that right before the half. So, yeah, I don't like seeing it. It's too quick to take your foot off the grass. You know what I'm saying? We're not that team that can take our foot off the gas with anybody. We got to keep that foot down the whole rest of the season. Every time, just keep on going, keep stepping on it harder until the pedal break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want your foot off of it at all. You know what I'm saying? So, because it got me worried right before the half when he started playing that soft defense, and then it was like, oh, they're moving a little bit. Oh, no. You know, are they going to get rhythm? Then the whole second half, I'll be sitting here cussing at the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it didn't happen. We kept it up. And we won the game, and like you said, only gave up 6 points to the backups. That's all gravy with me, man. Good performance by our defense, all phases. Like I said, all those guys eating. You know, Milton Williams finally got on the sack board. That was awesome. Josh Sweat double sacks. I mean, it was awesome to see. You know, Vontae Maddox made an awesome fumble where both guys from Detroit, Slay and Maddox, you know what I'm saying, the Detroit faithfuls made a play together, you know, and scored a touchdown on for our defense. So that was amazing. I love it. 2 A's for both of them.
Was it me? Is it me, or did y'all feel like on that Detroit first offensive drive, Marcus Epps set the tone when he hit Hawkinson?
Mm-hmm.
Remember he caught the ball over the middle, he flipped Hawkinson? I feel like he set the tone in that game for the defense because they was out there hitting hard that whole game.
Yeah.
Flying around, smacking. I was like, yo, that's what we need. We need a tone setter. I mean, it used to be Rodney McLeod or Malcolm Jenkins, but maybe this young guy, Marcus Epps, can step up and make some of those plays that change this defense around a little bit in the secondary. You never know.
And just like we need to see the coaches continue, I want to see the defensive line and defense in general continue to play with that high energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't been playing like that, too. That's another reason why the defense looks so suspect a lot of these games, because they don't come around flying like that every single game. You know, you get a player here, a player there, a player here, a player there. That whole defense yesterday, everybody was flying around hitting people.
Everybody was eating.
Yeah, everybody was eating over there. So
and one of the things that was good to see, like, just to see how they responded. I mean, we all know Fletcher Cox that man was mad before coming into this game. He let the coach hear it. Like, listen, I don't know why y'all got me dropping back, you know, playing tight ends and coverage. Like, you know, hey, listen, that was the response we got whenever, you know, when Fletcher Cox made his complaint. So I got to give Gannon some kind of credit for at least listening to his players and responding to at least their strengths this game. But just like Nick Sirianni, I need to see consistency. So I'm going to be watching this Chargers game next week to kind of see what we come with, because that's more of a competitive team. I'll give it that than these Lions. So
we played them at the link, right?
Yeah.
That was at the link. He already knew
first home win, man. Gotta get our free home win.
Yeah. Dean Newton Cole is all up here talking, saying, He's like, Chargers about to have a field day on y'all. Detroit is buns. And then here we go saying, y'all beat a horrible Detroit team that may go 0-17. And here's the one. Chargers about to humble us. Okay. And if that happens, we're right back to where we was before this game.
Right.
But it is what it is. That is if Nick Sirianni don't do the two blueprints that I just said. Falcons, Detroit, you put them all together, that should be your blueprint. And let's talk about the Chargers, because I know you guys got videos to make, live streams to do, families to take care of. Salute the families out there. Like I said, for the Chargers, because Justin Herbert, he ain't no slouch. This guy got some weapons. This guy got a defense. This guy got a coaching staff and a head coach that we should have had. I wonder why. Oh, we get dumb stuff. Anyway. So like I said, for me, offense and defense, like I said, the blueprint is easy. It's simple. Falcons, Detroit, put them together. That's what I want to say. Because Devontae Smith needs to have himself a game. Because it's like Jamar Chase is having a better season than him. And it's sad. It's sad. I know it's sad, but it is what it is, to be honest with you. So let's talk offense and defense. I know what we're all going to say, so let's just say it. What do you know, Gang, offense and defensively and coaching staff, what do you want to see, even though I already know what you're going to say?
Hey, well, pretty much, of course, we want to see the same thing we saw this past week.
Yep.
Hey, don't run away from that. That was what was working. So, again, run the ball. We need to go ahead and do that this game. This is one of the sorriest teams at defending the run, like one Trey Rocks pointed out. So we need to make sure we attack in that area of the field. Run the ball. So, hey, beyond that, again, saying on the defensive side, I want to see pressure once again. I need to see a repeated performance. But at the same time, I know what Deontay's up in his chat saying, talking about, it's the Chargers. They ain't the Lions. They about to humble us. Nah, this is a winnable game. So right now, the Eagles, we're in must-win mode. If we want to do anything with this season, we have to beat the Chargers. So again, I'm looking at it just like the Lions game. We need to get a win for our home fans because we ain't seen no kind of a win yet. So we need to get the job at home. So that's how I'm seeing it. I want a repeat performance. Again, I ain't going to be shocked. I don't expect to see 40-plus runs this game, honestly. I think we'll see more of a balance on the pass side, but running definitely needs to be heavy once again this game. And our defense, disruption, pressure on Herbert, aggressive defense once again. So that's what I want to see this week.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I was at the link the last two times against the Chiefs and the 49ers. I won't be there until the Giants and the Cowboys, the last two games. So I was there against the Chiefs and the 49ers. Y'all need a win. Because when I was there against the Chiefs and the 49ers, when we left that game, Eagles Nation was not happy. I mean, woo! I'm telling you, y'all need a win at the link. Y'all need a win. Because look at the Detroit Lions. They were so bad, it was almost empty. I know y'all saw the game. There wasn't a seat filled up.
Clear out.
Yes. Some of the chairs was empty. You have to win this game at the link. Because I'm telling you, if you don't win at the link, so one Trey Rock, what you think of this game? What you want to see from this game? Offense, defense, and coaching staff.
I just want to see. Our coaches build off the last week's performance. I mean, I know it's going to be a little bit. This game is going to be a little bit harder than the Detroit game because the Chargers can actually move the football and put points up on the board. So
yes, they can.
We're gonna have to control the clock. Keep Herbert off the field for the most part. I mean, score when we get into the red zone. Finish drives, no turnovers. And for me watching the Chargers game this week, Justin Herbert showed that he under pressure, he's not really that spectacular. You get me? He threw 2 interceptions under duress this week. They both were bad interceptions too. So if we could get in his face and we could like constantly hit him all game, he's gonna make errors. He's gonna make errors. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. So I mean, we just gotta like build off of last week game plan. I don't feel like we're gonna run the football as much as we did last week because we were up for the most part. I mean, so if we do build a comfortable lead like that, then I can see it happening. But at the end, we're gonna run our offense how we run it. It's like either it's gonna be a shootout or it's gonna be a low scoring game. But we're gonna have to put points up on the board when we get there, and we're gonna have to stop this team, man. Because the Chargers are their offense is like, how can I explain it?
Explain it.
They go to hell down the field. That's what they do. They go down the field. So it's like they go down the field, big plays, big throwing plays. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, all those dudes. Eckler out of the backfield. They got a good offensive coordinator. So Jonathan Gainer's gonna have to bring his A game this week, man. None of the soft zone. Bring the pressure like you was doing. Let your linemen get up the field instead of just reading and try to read and react. Let them go. Let them go attack. Let your linebackers go forward like you were doing this game. Let them go forward instead of sitting back in coverage just getting picked apart. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to really say about it. All I know is we did something good last week. Now let's just build off of that.
Yep. Hurricane 31.
The boys said it, man. We sprouted already. So let's keep on growing. I want to see another branch come off this week. And every week another branch until we're a nice big bush by the end of the season. So yeah, man, I think all we got to do is run that ball and blitz on defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's pretty good right there. 30 to 25
That's
pass.
good right there. I'll take that.
That'd be perfect
I'll
right
take
there.
it.
You know? And and continue not making penalties. We've been doing really good about that lately. And I'm happy to finally see a disciplined football team out there. So, you know, without any major injuries, I think if we just keep that up, where we're running the ball, we're blitzing, and, you know, we're playing at a high level like we've been doing. You know, like we cut that game down so much by running the ball. Like usually a game's like 4 hours for us lately with all the passing. And I think they said something like it was like 3 hours, something minutes, you know, just because it's just like, you can cut out a lot of time, man. You don't want Justin Herbert to have that ball too much. You know what I'm saying? He is young, but he is talented, and he can put some points up. And I don't know if you guys seen those receivers over there. Those are like tree stump receivers over there. All them boys big and tall and physical.
Man,
so
Allen
you don't
ain't
want
no
none
joke.
of them to get on the roll because, you know, that'll be really hard to stop because we got some shorter cornerbacks out there, and they got a lot of tall boys over there. So that's gonna be a big challenge for those guys. So we need to come back, same game plan, no penalties. Run the ball, put that pressure on Herbert, and we got a W.
Yep. Look, like I said, the 2 blueprints that I told y'all, put it together. That should be your blueprint right here. Because against the Falcons, I saw some bombs to Devontae Smith. He had his first touchdown. Rhaegar, he had a little bomb. He had a touchdown. Goddard, he had a touchdown. I need some of that, and I also want some runs. This blueprint that we got up here from Mike, 30 to 25, some of those 25 passes better be going to Devontae Smith because he needs a game. So does Quez. But please, also run the ball. It would be nice.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
Balance right there. I like that balance right there. You salute the Mike for that because yes, sir, that's some balance.
And use Quez on some of these jet sweeps. You know what I'm saying? Like on some reverses or something. You know what I'm saying? Rager can do it. Yes, I think that is the perfect role for Rager. That Deebo Samuels type role where he's doing all kind of things like that, man. But use him good. Shout out to Troxel Sports. Much love, my guy. Yeah,
with
man.
With the $1.99 super chat.
Heck yeah, man. Much love. If you guys haven't checked out Troxel's channel, he does some great content over there. I just had him on the show, so check that video out as well, man. Thanks, my guy. But yeah, like I was saying, use Quez, and I want to see the bomb to Quez too. I feel like we haven't seen it in like weeks. It feels like
Since the
now. When the
49ers
last time
game.
we?
Since the 49, I think it was the Chiefs game. When was it? Was it the Chiefs or the 49ers? I think it was the 49ers.
Yeah, it's been that long. I
It's
think
been
we
a
did
bit
catch one
since we
in the
just
Chiefs,
saw a
right?
straight out all out bomb to him. Yeah.
Yeah, we need some bombs.
We need
Not
some
just
bombs to
running the
Quest,
ball.
man. But like I was telling everybody, it's good that we run. I don't care if we go a couple of more games with just running it without going deep, because they'll make teams forget about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see
Yeah,
it happen in so many game tapes watching. You know, it'll make them forget about them. Then, like later on in the season, we play all these other, below average teams. We can just go deep on them all day, baby. It'll look beautiful.
yeah. You got to go deep because why you got Quest? Why you got Devontae? If you can't go deep against the Chargers, if you can't go deep against any of these teams you face, why you got the wide receivers for it? You might as well get rid of them and just keep the running backs. I'm, I'm just
Facts.
saying. I'm just saying. Why you got Quest?
But it took this running game to actually be the driving force that I think that's going to get them open
Yeah,
later on in the season. You know what I'm
But
saying?
why?
Without running the ball, they weren't open. People were just in that shell defense, nothing deep. You know what I'm saying? Keeping
yeah,
everything ahead of us. So I think now that we're actually running the ball, that should get these guys a lot more open.
But
yeah.
why it gotta be deep though? Why can't we put the football in their hands and they make plays on their own? Everything don't gotta be deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need some deep balls too. This is exciting.
I mean, you can, but that's what we got these guys for. They're supposed to be dynamic playmakers after the catch. They're not really doing too much after the catch. So it's like, I mean, it's been situations where Devontae Smith been one-on-one, Quez been one-on-one, Rager been one-on-one. They can't break a tackle, make nobody list, nothing.
That is
I mean, you don't just generate offense one way. I mean, you don't just generate offense one way. You can put a quick slant in the Quez Watkins' hand and let him go. I mean, find somebody to pick on, get up the field. That's great too. I mean, just going all out deep passes. I mean, that's cool too. But
you're not gonna do the whole game.
That don't really work in the NFL too often. You get me?
I like having one Trey Rock. He likes putting us in our place.
Yeah,
I like having one Trey Rock.
That's again with that Eagles pat, that our fan base, like we want to see them explosive, over the top, just diving into the end zone catches. Oh yeah, we love to see that. But like when Trey Rock said, the success of that happening, oh yeah, that's far and in between. So I mean, I get it. We do need to. We got speed receivers, and I'm on that train also. Like we need to be giving it to them, in their hands early, so they can go and break off and do what they have to do.
All right, make a play on their own.
And it's not like you said too. It's not just all streaks. You know what I'm saying? There's post corners. You know what I'm saying? There's 15-yard digs. You know what I'm saying? Let them come back, get the ball, blow out to the side. So yeah, there's definitely lots of different ways to get in the ball. But like we said, running the ball is going to get all that more open. That was the reason why I think we didn't see so much
what
of
open
it.
all that up. Running the football. And now you got people streaming down to the line of scrimmage. Now you right over the top of them. Right over the top of them.
Yeah. Did I forget to mention I'm glad one Trey Rock here to put us all in our place?
Did I
forget to mention that?
You already know why I show up, big dog. I gotta be the mediator in all this madness,
one Trey Rock here.
Get him a ref shirt.
I'm here.
Next week.
I'm here, bro.
Foul.
Salute to him. Yeah, one Trey Rock will be back next week. He's basically the fourth member until we get a fourth member, until we find a guest. So one Trey Rock will be our fourth official member just to help us out. Because, man, with the three of us,
I'll be playing Madden on here, man.
Man, so we run a Hail Mary every play.
Hail Mary every play. You go in there, you just draw up something in the dirt. Like, yo, everybody just go deep.
Yep.
Throw it up there. But
I love one Trey Rock.
But yeah, that's the perks of having a good running game. You could go over. That's why Dallas can do what they do.
Yeah.
That's why Arizona can do what they do.
Yeah.
Buffalo, that's why they can do what they do, because they run the football. Now you put your linebackers.
What's up, my guy?
JC, what's up, my
guy? We'll have you on the show whenever you're ready to pop up. Just let us know. But go ahead, one Trey Rock, finish up so we can make our prediction.
Go ahead, I'm done.
All right, yeah, let's make our prediction. One Trey Rock will be back. He'll be basically back every Monday. I'll just say it like that because he's free every Monday. He'll be
Yes,
back
sir.
with us every Monday. He's part of the show now. He's our official. It's official. One Trey Rock is our fourth official member of the show. So you might as well add One Trey Rock to the merch line. Birthday 31, the dynamic four. I'm not even going to say that line,
What
but
you just
y'all
say?
know what I mean.
What the?
One Trey Rock is our fourth.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
He's number 4 on the list. I'll probably gotta redo the intro again to add him, but he's a part of the show. Point blank, period. He's a fourth member. He'll be with us every Monday, along with a couple of more guests. So it's basically the 4 of us is basically the Birds of Broad Street. The end.
I like
I
it.
done.
I
And
like
we got our first guest with the fourth member next week.
No. He's basically no.
Not
One
that-
Trey Rock is the fourth member. He
No, I'm
ain't
saying.
the guest no more.
I'm saying.
Oh,
Now,
bet I will be on next Monday.
JC can fly through. Okay.
Yeah, look at One Trey Rock. He'll be on with me, Third Game 31, Notion Gang, and our new fourth member of the show, One Trey Rock.
And all of us got over 1,000 subscribers, so let's get the fourth member now of the Birds of Broad Street to the 1K mark.
I
Yes,
need
sir.
that. I need
Yes,
that.
Birds. Yep. Let me say this before we make our prediction. One Trey Rock is our fourth member. He will be on the show every single Monday. He ain't leaving. He ain't going to no other show. I know he got plenty, but he's free on Monday like the rest of us. You will be seeing him every single Monday on the show. So
I
please
appreciate y'all.
help him out. He's the newest member of the show. Let's get him to 100K. Because when you're a bird of
Damn,
Broad
100K.
Street, when you're
Hey, y'all already
bird
know
of Broad
it's
Street,
Eagle family love all day. So let
All
them
damn
know.
right.
Okay?
So One Trey Rock, I hope you accept the offer. You're official fourth member. I hope you accept it.
Hell yeah.
Then you're in. Then you're in.
Hey,
I
this
just wanted to
Eagle
make sure.
family, bro. You already know.
I just wanted to make sure. So Birds of Broad Street. Come
I
on, y'all.
didn't even
Give me
see
the
that.
guy.
That's crazy.
Come on now. Get One Trey Rock in here. Come on. Come on.
Yes,
Yeah.
Come on now.
sir. My man in the
Come on.
building.
Welcome to the club. Welcome
Yes,
to the
sir.
club. Okay? Welcome to the club. We'll see you on Monday like everybody else. Welcome to the club. So,
Appreciate it.
let- yeah, man. I'm cool with you. You're part of the team. Welcome to the show. You're official fourth member. I said it. I'm the
Yes,
moderator.
sir.
It's my show. If I see greatness, then you're added to the show. I see greatness. You're added to the show. And we're taking too long talking about greatness. So let's talk about our predictions.
He's so
I know. I'm silly. I'm sorry. It's what I do. It's what I do.
Did you see that
Let's
though?
make our
What
predictions.
JC said before we go on there?
Go ahead.
Did you see that?
Cam's on the Saints.
JC,
Oh,
Cam Newton is a saint. If y'all wasn't
Titans.
tracking and Adrian
Adrian
Pearson.
Peterson.
Oh, dang. Breaking news.
Damn, so that means Derrick Henry must be done for the season.
Yeah, sound like whatever that injury was during that game. Yeah, he out of there. Was it an ankle injury or was it like a knee?
He broke his foot.
Was it a foot? Okay.
I
Yeah,
like
he
it.
broke his foot.
Ugh,
Man,
so
some breaking news.
that's season in.
AP,
Hey, don't
man.
you got?
AP might be good at Titans offense.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Notion.
Oh no, I was gonna ask Bergen. This is off topic, but don't you got Derrick Henry in your fantasy, bro?
Yeah, and I'm
That's
about
tough.
to replace him with Adrian Peterson.
You got to go.
You know what's
slide
so
in.
messed up, right? Vic's
Hey,
been hitting me
I'm
up. I
about
got
to
him in
block
2
you
different
right
leagues.
now. No,
They've been hitting me up for Derrick Henry. I'm like, nope, I don't care what my record is. Nope, I'm keeping him. He's the main star of my team. And I should have traded him last week, and I would have 2 more good people right now on my team. But, you know, who wants to trade Derrick Henry? You have to be idiotic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So before we make our predictions, let's say a prayer or laugh to the New York Giants who will get murdered by Patrick Mahomes. Let's be silent.
Go,
Well, let's laugh.
For the night, let's go, Andy Reid. Let's go and get it.
They about to get baptized.
Right?
Exactly. So let's make our prediction so we can watch this New York Giants funeral. I'm gonna go. It won't be high scoring. I'm gonna say the prediction I always say, but sometimes never happen. What it is what it is. 27-20 Birds. That's what I want to see. I want to see the blueprints of the Falcons and the Lions, put them together, and that's what I want to see. Let me say this again because I had red on here. Let me say this again. I know I'm that kind of guy. 27-20 Birds. So, Notion Gang, before we wrap this up, talk to us. What's your prediction?
Hey, I think this is going to be a tough game. This definitely ain't going to be, I'm not expecting no blowout, none of that. I do think this is going to be a tough game than last week, but I still think we can come up with at least a 10-point victory in a sense. So I'm going to go ahead and give us 27. Hey, Chargers, I'm going 17. Because, again, from the stats I've seen, anytime teams score over like 22 or 20-some points plus on us, we usually take an L, so I don't feel good about that. We need to keep the Chargers under 20, so I'm going to give them 17, Eagles 27. Let's get it.
Yep. Our newest fourth member of the show, One Trey Rock. What's your prediction? I'm going to keep saying that till the cows come home. Yeah, I said it.
I'm going 34-17 Eagles.
Yep.
Okay.
Bird game 31.
31-21 Birds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's your prediction, and that is your show. Listen, gang, this is a must-win. This is a must-win game. If we don't, I'm telling you, you got to win this game. If you want your season to be what it is, please, you got to win this game. The blueprint of the Falcons and the Lions is what I need to see. Salute to everybody on the chat for watching. One Trey Rock is our fourth member. I'll say it till the cows come home, because why the heck not? He will be on every single Monday with your boy, Mizzy Miz. Cool Cat Connor, YouTube representing the Birds, with the owner of the network that we're in, Bird Gang 31. And with the man that will send us home. He ain't Scooby-Doo today, so thank goodness. Notion Gang! Take us home.
Sir. You already know, gang. Hey, listen.
Because I got a new intro to create since we got our newest member. I got an new intro to make.
Salute to Trey Rock. You already know, brother. We about to make this thing happen, brother. Because, hey, listen, hopefully this is a start to a new way. Starting yesterday.
A new era.
It was a spooky day. So we had to get spooky one time, you know what I'm saying, and handle up on the line. So hopefully this continues throughout the week, gang. We need to win against these Chargers Sunday, and that's what I expect. So, again, check out all my brother's channels. The links, I'm sure, is in the descriptions below. Again, check out all my... Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
The four horsemen in the building.
Yes,
the four horsemen in the building.
So, y'all check out my brother's channel. Again, if y'all new to the ride, go hit that subscribe. Because y'all know how we rocking. Fly, Eagles, fly. Y'all yourselves a safe and fantastic Eagles day. And until next time, y'all know what it is. Go keep the notion.
One Trey Rock in the building.